Well, as the title describes, this is part 2 of fixing in-flight instability, and look at those beautiful winglets. Aren't they special? Anyways, after I finish this, I get into the intro, and you will see what this thing looks like flying with this modification. And spoiler, yeah, massive improvement. Massive improvement. So stay tuned to the very end. There's a special surprise guest coming in, and you only see him at the very end of the video. Yep, winglets are on. Okay. I've already done the second flight. I'm recording this intro after I've flown again. So I forgot to record an intro after I finished installing the winglets. So I'm going to cut straight to the video. However, my apologies. The internal camera that looks at me that's tied to the headset and the intercom, it wasn't recording because I forgot to hit the record button. Sorry. Anyways, in this particular second flight with these winglets on, well, let's just say that this is not something that I was thinking.
We're crash landing.
Yeah, I'm not going to crash. The controllability was greatly improved on that with the doors on, and I did it touch and go and then a full stop, and I was happy with that. The winds shifted, and you know what, rather than me describing before you see the video, let's just cut straight to the video. I'm going to narrate this one, giving you a view from the wing camera and the over-the-shoulder camera a few times here and there, because, again, there's no audio. And wait till the very end, because at the very end of the video, there's a surprise. A guest showed up to watch the flight. So stay tuned to the very end. So without delay, let's go to the video. Clear prop. Prop clear. Okay, we're going to try recording audio on top of this with this new editing software. I'm trying DaVinci Resolve for the first time, and I'm trying to figure this out. Anyways, engine is started, and I'm going to be narrating this because the camera inside the cockpit, well, I forgot to hit the record button. So you get to listen to my voice during this whole thing. I'm chopping bits of the taxiing out. I chopped out the pre-flight and all that kind of stuff, and radio calls and whatnot. So as of right now, it's basically the meat and potatoes is what you're getting to watch. There I am, getting to the end of the runway 27. The winds right now are favoring 27. Very, very light winds blowing straight down the runway. As a matter of fact, the windstocks were dead flat when I took the runway. And there you go. I'm just kind of reviewing what I'm going to do and making sure that I know where I'm going to land if I have an engine out. There is a field right in front of the end of the runway, and there's lots of fields around the place, and I've got planned landing places. So here we go. Full throttle, and this time with the winglets on the tail, but I still have the doors on, and let's see how stable she is when I'm flying. There we go. No bobble there, and of course there's very little wind. At least when I took off, there was very little wind. It's a bit of a change. Let's take a look inside the cab, see what this looks like. A little bit of moving back and forth. Now, my left hand, somebody commented it should be on the throttle. Yeah, I agree, it should be on the throttle, but the throttle quadrant is so far forward that I have to lean into it in order to keep my hand on it. So, yeah, I've got some modifications to do with that to make this thing a little more comfortable, because I would be reaching forward and yeah, it's just not in an ergonomic position. You have to fly it. I've noticed other people's throttle quadrants are about 4 to 6 inches further back than what this one is. So that's going to be another thing I'm going to be looking at. At any rate, it is a little bumpy. Not that much, but a little bit bumpy. However, it's not fishtailing left and right, like left and right, as it was previously. So, yeah, I'm really quite happy that it is a lot more stable, considerably so, and I do a touch and go, which I'm quite happy. This particular first touch and go, I noticed there was a bit of a crosswind suddenly. I didn't look at the windsock when I turned on to final. I just felt it, and actually right over here, I think I'm going to start noticing that I'm getting pushed to the right. Why am I getting pushed? You know, and then then I got pushed to the left, and oh, this isn't normal. There's no rotor up here. I'm well above the trees. But no, here I go, turn final, making the radio calls, and oh, there you go. There's a little push again. Going, this is that the tail again? No, it was actually the wind this time. The wind was most decidedly starting to play a little bit of havoc, but this particular touch and go was pretty smooth. I was cranking for it, even though I wasn't sure what I was cranking for at this point. But you notice the pontoons are pretty level, tiny little touch, nice gentle, full throttle, and up I go again. Landing this Challenger is really quite easy. I have to say it is very docile in that regard. It's not going to be very hard for me to put this down on the water. Now I'm going to experience a gust of wind coming up really shortly here, where it's like, what the heck? The winds were just about calm, like near zero. The windsock was flat when I took off, and I was expecting to fly in a pattern that had, no wind at all. But nope, I'm starting to swing a little bit here. So I noticed on the way back, I cut out a bit here because it was, again, just flying downwind. And yeah, listening to my narration here, hopefully it makes a lot of sense. Again, first time I've edited using DaVinci Resolve, and hopefully I can get these audio levels correct, and you can hear me talk. The meters are saying that everything's working. I hear a little echoing in there. I'm not sure where the heck that's from. Okay, here we go. Now I start noticing the wind a lot, and there we go, right there. What the heck? I get pushed. What the heck? And now I get pushed the other way. So the wind was swirling. So I and take a look from the camera angle from the wing, and yeah, what the heck is going on here? So as I'm turning final, I do look for that windsock, and suddenly it's out, straight out flat. I later I said it was maybe a 5-knot crosswind. I found out that this windsock, when it's flat out like that, is 15 knots, and suddenly a 15 knot from the right hand side, and it came out of nowhere, and the guys on the ground says, yeah, we thought you were going to change runways. Says, nope, I saw that windsock, let's correct for it, and there we go. I'm doing the crosswind correction and set it down and taxi back into the barn, because yeah, if the winds are doing that now, what's going to happen in the next 10 minutes? This was like in a span of 5 minutes, the winds went from nothing, calm, a light breeze once in a while coming down 2.7 to suddenly gusting from the north, 15 knots or more. So yeah, it's this is the end of the narration part, and I am going to stop the recording here and let you watch the end of the video. Hope you didn't fall asleep for the narration. Well, a lot more stable. Okay. Still a little. It's still slow to climb, but then again, I'm near gross. You know, I'm only what 100. Well, with the fuel in there, I'm only about 100 pounds below max gross.
And this
I have floats on.
1,200, right?
Was that?
1,200 pounds, this one? Or?
Oh, 960.
960.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, and floats make it slower. So it doesn't climb like other people's Challengers. But as soon as I got downwind and crosswind, I started picking up. Climb rate is very slow. I'm maybe 200 feet, 300 feet per minute.
Okay.
Max.
Yeah.
You know, is like what I can expect out of it.
All right.
So, so that's not bad. You know, but I got to be cognizant of that.
Yeah.
And it don't one touch and go.
Yeah. Nice.
And the second one, I said, you know what? As soon as I turned on final, it started getting gusty, and I'm looking. Okay, that windsock just changed.
I was wondering.
Wind was coming down this way. The touch and go. I'm going, oh, something's wrong over here. On the next go around, looking at the windsock, the farther one in the field.
Yeah.
And now it's pointing the opposite way. I'm going, oh shit, I'm on the wrong one. I'm doing a crosswind. Now it's only about, by the looks of it, maybe 5 knots crosswind.
Yeah, I was wondering if you're going to switch runways.
Yeah.
I was going to, but then I thought, no, you know what? I'm controlling it. It was a little like this at first with the crosswind. Oh, okay, I wing into it. And
From what I could see from the ground, it looked nice and stable. But
from the cockpit, it was all over
not
the
bad.
Your approach looked really good.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
The approach looked fantastic.
I was trying for the threshold of the runway,
Yeah.
and then trying. I popped up a little bit on floating, but I didn't slam it down, so that was good.
I'm sending you the videos.
Oh, excellent! And I forgot to turn this one on.
Whoops.
So I got the one over the shoulder, and I got one on the wing. So this second flight's going to be wing camera only.
Okay, there you go.
So all you guys out on the YouTube world, is this thing still recording? It is. That's the second flight with the winglets on. Sorry, didn't turn this camera on in the cockpit. That's oh, why don't you come over here and introduce yourself? Tell them who you are.
I will. Hello, all you YouTubers. My name's Kerry. I've been watching Pete for a while on his channel. He's got some awesome content. Why don't you
like and subscribe?
Like and subscribe. And you know what?
Down there's the like button and subscribe button.
And turn on notifications too, so when he posts something.
Yes, the ringy dingy bell.
Yeah, there you go. Watch his content. He's got some awesome stuff.
Alrighty, we'll see you guys on the next video, either in the hangar or in the air. Bye for now.